welcome to a PayrollNinja video. In this system demo series, we are going to explore the fourth part in the settings module. Let's get started. Let's take a look at the shift section. This is where you set up your employees' work schedule. If your organization has multiple shifts, all you need to do is click on Add New and fill in the shift details. You may fill in the title of your shift. And if you go to the day type, there are three options in the drop-down menu. ND stands for normal days, OD stands for off days, and RD stands for rest days. For shift in and shift out, we're following 24-hour format. As for the break, you need to specify the break hour for your employees. Otherwise, the system will set the break as 1 hour. Overtime exclusion refers to the start of overtime hours. If you set the overtime exclusion for 15 minutes, employees with timeout within 15 minutes from their normal working time will not be entitled for overtime pay. Once you have filled in all the information, you can click on Submit Form. You may add as many shifts as required for your company by repeating the steps. Up next in the settings module is attachment. This is where you store files related to your employees. And to create new category for your attachment, you can click on Add New and fill up the name of the attachment. Once you have filled in the attachment name, you can click on Submit Form. The next section in the settings module is letter. This is where you're able to generate letters related to your employees. By clicking on Preview Letter, you'll be able to see the content that you've entered earlier. If your letter needs header and footer, you can click on Default Header and Footer button to set the content. At the header, you may set your logo and company's address. And over at footer, this is where you tick to show page number in every page. Once you have filled in the header and footer information, you can submit form. To create a new letter, you can click on Add New button in the letter section. Then you can start filling in the information as you can see on screen. Fill out letter name and start creating content using the editor. This editor is similar to Microsoft Word. Click on the variable button and it will show you the variables pop up. Here is where you see all the dynamic variable, and by clicking on the dynamic variables, it will automatically be inserted to your letter. Dynamic variables are information related to employees from our database. Once you have filled in all the information on your letter, you can submit form. The last section in the settings module is approval. Approval is where leave approval workflows are set. Approval types consist of leave approval, claim approval, and other approval. To create new approvals, you can click on Add New. Then you may choose the approval type. Under the approval workflow, you can set the approval by choosing employee names from the drop-down. Only those employees with user type Approval Officer will be listed here. To change user type, you need to go to the Privileges module. Approved by has two values. One is layer and another one is either one. Layer will require approval by stages, while either one require only one of the approver to approve. If you choose claim approval or other approval, only either one option is available. Once all the information has been filled up, you can click on Submit Form. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos.